Sean,
Right.
the strong look you got going on today.
I'm a local.
Yeah. How did we come up with this ensemble today?
It was a gift from the people,
Yeah.
and it's comfy. It's simple. I like it.
I gotta ask, what are you wearing underneath that?
Well, if you would have asked me yesterday, I would have said nothing because I ran out of underwear. But today, I got my my fight kit, so I finally have a pair of underwear. So I am wearing some underwear.
Yeah. You don't look nervous. You don't look like you're out of your element. You know, being over here, fighting in Abu Dhabi, fighting the #1 guy in the division. You seem very, very comfortable. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, everyone asks me if I'm nervous, and I'm like, nervous to beat someone up? Not really. I feel like I'm very prepared for this. Been doing this for 12 years. I would be nervous if I had an injury. I'd be nervous if I didn't train hard. I'd be nervous if, things weren't going as planned, but everything's going so smooth. There's just no real reason to be nervous.
Yeah. We talked about this before. I kind of felt like I'd see every single one of your fights in Vegas, but here it is in Abu Dhabi. How have you enjoyed getting out of the country and preparing for a fight somewhere else?
Yeah, it was always nice being in Vegas. It was simple. It was 4 hours away from home. It was an easy routine. I knew where everything was at. We came here about 2 weeks out from the fight, or over 2 weeks out once the fight gets here, and it feels. I wasn't really worried about it. I was like, it's gonna be different though. We'll see how it is. But it feels literally like we're at home. Everything's been so good. Abu Dhabi's been great to us. Everywhere we're going's been super welcoming, and the Sugar Show's worldwide. So we got the fans out here. I've been enjoying it a lot. I could definitely see myself fighting, out here again.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you, does it kind of open you up to doing this more often, like you said, taking the Sugar Show maybe around the world, or do you think for the most part Vegas will be your fighting home moving forward? I
could see Vegas and Abu Dhabi bouncing back and forth. We still got to go out there, perform, and get adjusted. That the fight's going to be late for me, 10:45, 11 p.m. ish is when I'm going to be fighting. It's hard staying up that late when you're so used to going to bed early. Usually I'm opening up main card 7 p.m. I'm making the walk, so it's gonna be a little different, I guess. Even if I was in Vegas, opening or fighting on this, where I'm at on this card would be around the same time anyway. So I don't know. Vegas and Abu Dhabi seem like two really sweet places to continue to fight at.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to seeing Petr tomorrow?
Yes, I've been wanting to see that little dude for a while. I've been excited for that. I'm very excited for that.
You have a wardrobe picked out for tomorrow?
I got a couple options. Nothing as awesome as this, but I do got a couple options.
What is there a first impression that you would like to leave on Petr when he sees you tomorrow?
Not really. Peter's been around the game for so long. I'm not going to intimidate him. I'm not going to scare him with how giant I am compared to him. So I think it's just gonna, for me, I just want to look into his eyes and him to realize, it's happening. It's happening in a couple days. So I'm excited for that.
Do you think you guys will be because you guys have had, you've called him funny before. Do you think when you go back and forth tomorrow that it'll be funny, or do you think that there will be kind of a meaner tone to it now that it's going to happen?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be silly or funny at all. I think it's going to be very serious. Two killers looking at each other ready for war.
Yeah. What do you expect from him? What kind of start? What kind of game plan do you anticipate from him, especially early?
He has this narrative of starting kind of slow, but he's been fighting 25-minute fights. So you got to conserve your energy somewhat in those first couple rounds, and I think that's what he's done. He knows it's a 15-minute fight. I think he's going to come out there and try to get started right away. Pedro came out there like a spaz. I think he's probably going to come out similar to that.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of visualization like this close to the fight? What do you think you'll be doing Saturday? Do you really think about the fight the day of, or how will you spend your Saturday?
Saturday I'll wake up, do my little meditation in the morning, journal, be able to eat a good breakfast. That'll be nice. Haven't been able to do that in a while. Maybe some eggs, something yummy, something with salt. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. Fight day is a long, long day. I'm gonna get my hair braided at some point in the day, hit a light workout in the morning, blow the lungs out, and then I'm gonna take a late nap maybe even, maybe a couple hour nap in the afternoon. Yeah, be a lot of sitting around. Saturdays are long days.
Yeah. Do you journal every day?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
do?
yeah, yeah.
Do you go back and read it a lot?
Yeah, it's funny. I was reading. I like to go back in each fight camp and see where we're at. So the last 2 Tuesdays. So yesterday, I was writing in it. And I was on the jet both times to Vegas. So it's felt like a long fight week here, because yesterday would have been like the beginning of fight week for us, but we've already been here for like 10, 11 days. So yeah, it's interesting. Reading back previously, I journal. I keep a log of all my weights and where my weight's at in the morning and what I did for those workouts, and I enjoy it. I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 years, so I can go back and see what I was doing. This date 4 years ago. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're always so calm after your wins. You think you'll be a little more animated after this one?
I mean, I just kind of go with however I'm feeling. So if I am, but I go out there and put his lights. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. I know what I'm capable of. I know how quick I am. I know how sharp I am. If I go out there and face plant him, I'd be happy. I'd be excited. I wouldn't be necessarily surprised, like, holy shit, I did that. Like, yeah, I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah, and then right after that is obviously a fight that is very important to you and your division. Do you think where do you want to watch it from? Like, usually they kind of shuttle you out right away, right? Like, what do you think is going to happen after the fight? Yeah,
usually they kind of get you moving to interviews and stuff. I go out there and beat up Petr Yan. I could pretty much call my shot. I could pretty much do whatever I want, I feel like, in those moments. So if I say I want to watch, sit out there, I'm sure I'll be able to. Although it is sold out and they have been turning away some big people for these fights. So maybe they just scurry me out. We'll see.
I would think it would be good for business, like, to have you still sitting there shirtless next to Dana White watching
wearing
that
these
title
glasses,
fight, right? Wear the glasses everywhere. Yeah. Where do the glasses come from, by the way?
They're Balenciagas, and it's so hard to walk around in public without laughing, because I can see people's eyes, and it's just funny.
Yeah, I've asked you this before, I think, but it looks like those could either be super expensive or super cheap. What are they?
Like $400.
They're expensive glasses, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Brandon got them for me, so shout out Brandon.
Nice.
I was like, I knew I didn't get them at the mall, and I was like, man, I should have grabbed those. And he went back and grabbed them for me, so probably hit him with a little open workout today.
Well, yeah, you look good, man. You always fight good. I'm looking forward to the fight. Very much looking forward to the fight, man. Thanks for sitting down.
Thank you, Brad.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.